This is breaking news.
Diddy sued by 3 accusers, including man alleging baby oil used during assault was drugged. Diddy Combs has been named in 3 new New York lawsuits from alleged sexual assault victims. An anonymous John Doe on Tuesday filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for Southern New York, which was obtained by USA Today, that accuses Combs of forced labor, human and sex trafficking, sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, and breach of contract. John Doe, a former aspiring musician and entertainer in Las Vegas, who says he was coerced into performing strip shows and sexual intercourse while under the influence due to covert drugging, believes Combs had raped him on more than one occasion, and that he was blackmailed with footage captured by hidden cameras. For around 5 years, Doe, represented by Los Angeles-based attorney Lisa Bloom, allegedly experienced Combs instilling fear in Doe, misleading Doe, and manipulating him with promises that never materialized. In a statement to USA Today, Bloom said, "I am very proud to represent my brave client in this new case. We will not rest until we get justice for him." Also on Tuesday, 2 Jane Does, represented by Texas-based attorney Tony Busby, filed lawsuits in New York County Supreme Court alleging Combs sexually assaulted them in the 1990s. When reached for comment, Combs' legal team said, "No matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail in court." Combs is currently in jail after being denied bond multiple times and is scheduled to head to trial for his sex trafficking and racketeering charges on May 5. He has maintained his innocence amid more than 24 civil lawsuits filed since November 2023 that have accused him of rape, trafficking, and sexual abuse from the 1990s to 2024, when he allegedly first met Combs in 2007. Doe was one of the premier entertainers in the Las Vegas adult entertainment scene, per his lawsuit. He claims Combs hired him through Doe's agency to perform a strip show in a hotel room in Las Vegas, and was requested 2 times after that. During these performances, Doe says he consumed offered beverages and applied baby oil to his body, while Combs and different women were in attendance. The oil made Doe unusually sleepy, disoriented, confused, exhausted, drowsy, weak, confused, sluggish, numb, and alarmed by the sensation of being trapped in his own body, his lawsuit states. While in this state, Doe was allegedly instructed by Combs to engage in acts such as masturbating while Combs and the woman engaged in sexual intercourse. He says that after explaining he could not quit his work with the agency due to financial difficulties, but hoped to be a musician one day, Combs offered to listen to Doe's music and expressed a willingness to help him advance his music career. Doe claims he started accepting Combs' invitations, issued under the guise of listening to his music, to travel to cities such as Las Vegas, New York City, Los Angeles, and Miami to impress Combs and earn the chance to become successful in the music industry. At nearly every gathering, Combs issued grandiose promises of career assistance, the lawsuit says, adding that Combs would pivot away from Doe's music recordings each time and initiate encounters in which Doe would allegedly be directed to engage in sexual intercourse with women while experiencing effects from supposedly drugged baby oil, Viagra, and unknown substances. Doe says he felt trapped and fearful during these sessions, as Combs allegedly carried a firearm and barricaded entryways to confine participants in the room. After these alleged encounters, which Doe says could last at least 18 hours, Combs would pay a sum of money that was substantially less than Doe's rate. Around 2010, Doe says he realized Combs had no intention of supporting his career and attempted to distance himself for 2 years, but found himself trapped in an abusive cycle from which he felt he could not escape, his lawsuit states. Their final alleged encounter was around November 2012, he claims, adding that these traumatic experiences have caused him recurring and severe health issues, as well as severe emotional and psychological trauma. Combs' conduct, which included rape, sexual assault, death threats, false imprisonment, covert drugging, covert surveillance, threats to disseminate the sex tapes resulting from the covert surveillance, and non-payment or